Welcome to the Ultimate Roasting Championship.
That's right, guys. This is the URC, where they compete for some dough, and y'all get a great show. I'm K-Swiss.
And I'm your host, Austin Johnson. And today, we've got two heavy hitters, and we don't even want to see one of them go.
I know. I'm going to be so sad because both of these people are two of my favorite comedians in the world. They're hilarious, and they bring the heat every single time. Austin, can we bring them out? Please, can't we?
Bring them out.
All right. In the red corner, a man so boring, Eeyore stopped hanging out with him. A man so sad, he thinks The Notebook has a happy ending. Brian Garrity.
What was sad about The Notebook?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I'd take a hug in the rain right about now.
Seriously, very glad to have you back.
Glad to be back in my house.
And in the black corner, a man who did so well in his URC debut that for the tournament he got a bye week, and a man who's so bad at life, his sex life, he's got a bye week every week, Trip Rumble!
Good one.
Austin, you took almost as long getting to that punchline as Trip took to losing his virginity.
Man,
23-year punchline. Look.
I'm the judge here. I'm judge, jury, and executioner, Trip Rumble, and you worship the ground I talk on.
I like that your glasses cover even more of your face this time. Big upgrade.
I'm glad that the doctors finally separated you two. Who got to keep the penis and who kept the balls?
Stacey got both.
Wait, I thought you had the... Damn it!
Neither one of us got it.
The doctor kept the balls?
All right, guys.
In vitro deballization. I believe it's repeated.
Guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm very, very excited for this matchup. There's a lot of buzz. You two are both really liked in the roast community, so I'm excited to see what you got for us today.
We're also very liked in the community in general. Thanks.
All
We're
right.
both very liked in the community. Let's get this fucking over with.
Speaking of getting it started, Austin, why don't you get us started with the coin toss?
All right, Trip,
Yeah.
you are the favorite. You're the number whatever seed. Number 2, I believe. Are you ready to call this coin toss in the air?
I'll take whatever number 2 you can give me. Hey, heads.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I saw you do this.
You ready?
Yeah, whatever. Heads.
It is currently tails.
Ooh.
Boom.
B. Garrity gets the choice of first or second.
I will go second.
But if I make a lot of mistakes tonight, it's because I'm doing this completely sober.
Guys, if I make a lot of mistakes tonight, it's because my parents made a mistake when they had me.
If I make a lot of mistakes today, it's because Casey was a mistake and we have to put up with this.
If I do a lot of mistakes tonight, it's because I won a meat beauty contest and I am Miss Steaks.
All right. Trip Rumble, you're tonight's winner. All right.
All
Trip,
right.
you are up first in round 1.
That's right.
Are you ready to bring the heat?
Yes.
Austin, hit him with the countdown.
3, 2, 1, roast.
The last time I saw Brian, it was, I think, at the beach, and he teased me for still being able to fit into a size small shirt, which is a weird insult to tell someone when you still fit into a size small bra. I've never met someone whose entire physique looks depressed. Brian, you look like the live-action Mr. Potato Head. Brian advanced to the second round of URC by default when his first round opponent, Candace, she didn't show up. Brian, you can't get women to come date you. You can't even get women to come hate you. You are truly of no consequence to the female sex.
Wow.
Woo! Okay. That was pretty cold-blooded, Trip.
Oh, did he go already?
Woo! A little shit talking. Trip, I really enjoyed what you did in round 1. I liked the beach bra joke, but then I thought you really picked it up when you said that you've never met a man whose whole physique looks depressed. That's a really good joke.
Oh, man. And you hit him on his sex life when your sex life is the way it is. I mean, very brave.
You said that Brian looks like he would play Mr. Potato Head in the live action version?
The inevitable one that's coming, yeah.
That was hurtful and hilarious.
I didn't know they casted hot potato heads.
Somebody's watching like, damn, that potato's sexy.
Is that a better roast? Do you look like the live action Mr. Potato Head in the non-porn version?
All right, so Brian, are you ready for round one?
I am ready.
Casey, see how ready he is.
And 3, and 2, and 1, and roast!
Trip Rumble, a man with the name of a professional wrestler.
In the body of a 9-year-old girl.
Trip is named Trip because he's the third. Theodore Rumble the Third, or whatever the fuck his real name is. I fucking hate that. It's the dumbest nickname origin story I've ever heard. And I knew a guy named Scooter because when he was a baby, he scooted around his crib. This is worse than that. What's it like going through life knowing that anyone who finds out the reason you're called Trip is going to have their week ruined? Hitler Rumble would have been a better origin story.
Jesus,
Woo! Oh man, that joke was so. You really like took us on a journey with you on that one, Brian, and I really appreciated that.
you said Hitler Rumble.
I really like that, man. I thought that was a really strong first round.
There was so much anger just coming out of you there. I thought, man, who hurt him? But you just got home from vacation. Like, what the hell, man?
Is Trip your ex-wife by any chance?
Great round one. I'm so excited to get round two started. Trip, are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, roast!
Brian has a lot that I don't. A full head of hair, an online dating profile, and children. Technically, though, this makes us quite alike. You see, you could say we put the same level of effort into styling our hair. We get the same number of matches online, and we command the same amount of respect from his kids. Brian has said that he's been to the beach more times this summer than he has in any other year of his life. It only took a global pandemic of illness and death and everyone staying indoors to get him confident enough to show his body. Brian, on top of all this, Brian still keeps his shirt on when he goes swimming because he believes it'll distract others from the fact that his kids hate him.
Jesus. Hold on. Do you guys have a grudge against each other? Like, this has been like the meanest roast we've had on this show.
Good. It's a love grudge.
We're only halfway there, bro.
Second round joke. Super good joke.
Oh man, that was such a strong round from you, Trip.
Thanks.
So
I
I thought, from a guy who looks like a McDonald's French fry as a person, I didn't think you were going to come that hard.
Trip, you look like the shifter I used to have in my my Honda Prelude. You were like the gear shifter.
You two look like the fucking first boss from Yoshi's Island.
Oh, good.
Hold on. How long were you planning that joke?
I thought of it in the shower earlier, and I was like, I gotta cue that picture up.
You son of a bitch. It was so funny.
You're not the only one who can do things cool with their phone. You know what you look like, Trip?
What's that?
This.
Cool phone trick.
My phone.
You found one of those balls the doctor kept?
Yeah.
I found another. This must be Trip's cousin.
Wow.
That was a really great round two from you, Trip. Brian, are you ready to bring the ferocity and cruelty that he just brought to you right back at him?
I'm filled with hate, and it's only directed towards one person.
Just to
Oh
clarify.
no, maybe
that's not me,
three
right?
at this point.
Oh, damn it.
All right, Brian. 1, 2, 3. Roast.
I see the pandemic hasn't kept Trip from getting a haircut. That's cool. I've heard some people express sympathy for Trip for having gone bald at such a young age. Fuck that. It's time people know the truth. When Trip was in college, his girlfriend inherited $2,000 from her grandmother, who unfortunately choked to death on chicken and dumplings at a Cracker Barrel in Northern Virginia. The girlfriend announced that she was going to use the money on laser hair removal for her pussy. Trip assumed she meant him and tried to surprise her by paying for it himself. And that's the truth. That's how Trip lost the hair. As a gift for his girlfriend.
Wow. That was like, I felt like that was a story you would hear in the middle of a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like, that was so good. He really took me on that journey with you.
I don't know where he gets off just fucking saying real things that happened. This is roasts.
Truman, you're telling so many stories that I didn't know.
Yeah, it's just real. Like that's.
It just breaks my heart to see you show up at the door that day and say, "Check it out, babe." She's like, "That's not what I meant."
Why I don't have an online dating profile anymore, because I found my happily ever after.
All right, guys. That was a really good first 2 rounds. Right now, I'm looking at my score, and it is very close.
Mm-hmm.
And as expected, it is going to come down to round 3.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
So I do gotta say, Trip, it looks like a printer threw up on your wall. We're an adult, dude. You gotta fix shit like that.
Nah, man. This is my chair grind. So you know I got a
Wow.
blue chair.
It looks like you rubbed your balls against it.
You guys look like the before and after models for a diet that didn't work.
Oh man, Ryan, it
All
looks
right,
like
guys.
Rapunzel dropped her hair down and you just used it as a fucking curtain.
All right.
Casey still looks like he
Wow, curtain smack.
Are y'all ready for round 3?
I don't know. I gotta give me a minute to recover from that curtain smack.
Well, only good
All right.
joke.
Trip,
Yeah.
are you prepared with your one fantastic joke in round 3?
Yes.
All right. You better get it popping in 3, 2, 1. Roast.
Ryan often bemoans having a tough time in the world of online dating. See, to have a good dating profile, you have to show off your best angles, write about your interests, and mention your deal breakers. Unfortunately, Brian, you've got no angles because you're entirely curves. You can't really write about interest when you can't express interest because you have the emotional range of a fucking houseplant. And as far as deal breakers go, you live next to your ex-in-laws, you practice improv comedy, and you have kids. You are the personification of deal breaker.
Jesus Christ, Trip. That is,
A houseplant who cries.
you said he has the disposition of a houseplant?
That
That's
is
fucked up.
Expressive range.
solid round 3, Trip. Solid round
This is a good episode.
Trip, that was, you really, I like a round 3 where you just say, I'm going to come and I'm going to rip the soul out of this man's body and just snatch it out and stomp it on the ground.
I
And
come
that's
for
what you did.
souls.
I think if you want to take this match right now, you need to bring it in round 3. Are you prepared to do that?
Don't threaten me, bitch.
Wow.
Ooh. I just got a little turned on. Austin, hit him with the countdown before I bust.
Brian, it's round 3, so I'm gonna need a lot from you in 3, 2, 1. Roast!
All right, Trip's dad is a morning DJ shock jock. It was a difficult way for Trip to grow up. Waking up every morning, panicking because his dad was gone, only to be soothed by his poor mother. She'd say, now Triple. She calls him by his full shitty nickname. Now Triple, you know Daddy had to get up early and go to work and make fart noises and objectify women. Maybe later, if you brush your teeth and make your bed, we can try and be the 9th caller and you can say hi to him. But they were never the 9th caller. Not once.
That was so savage and such a sad story. I feel like I'm gonna call my dad and do a FaceTime hug with him later because
Yeah,
of that.
dude. Should I just get my
Just
dad?
so you can rub it in Trip's face.
Yeah. These fucking Lord of the Rings journeys of roast you're taking us on.
That's true, Brian. You did take almost as long to get to that punchline as Austin takes to make his wife come. You know what I mean?
Ow.
I'm sorry I said that.
Grandma watches this.
Not anymore.
I don't believe anyone watches this.
No.
At this time, we're gonna put both of you into the waiting room and we're gonna discuss the scores and we'll bring you right back in. Bro, that was mean.
Yeah. Like, I gotta tell you, I didn't think these guys hated each other, but now I'm convinced.
I gotta wonder, like, if I didn't know who these two contestants were, I would have thought someone slept with someone's girlfriend. But unfortunately, in this situation, not possible. But
Neither of them, yeah.
But you know, that was really brutal. I mean, that was. I have a lot of respect for these two men, and obviously they don't have that for each other.
Right.
We got to talk about these rounds. Round 1, I thought they both brought it. I thought round 1 was really solid on both sides. Tripp said this man's whole physique looked depressed. That's fucked up.
Solid joke. Said joke on me for a small shirt. You're still in a small bra.
And then Brian came in making fun of Trip's nickname.
I know.
And it was a good joke. He took us on a journey with him. He said this man would have been better off if you would have been named Hitler Rumble.
I know. He
That's
said,
fucked up.
he said Hitler Rumble would be a better backstory.
Round 2, I thought they both brought it again, but I thought Trip took the edge a little bit in round 2.
I think Tripp's round 1 was fire, and I think Tripp's round 2 was fire. When he started hitting the dude, his own kids don't love him kind of stuff.
That was some fucked up shit. He said,
I know he said the man takes his shirt off at the beach to distract others from his kids hating him.
that was fucked up, but very hilarious.
Oh.
And then round 3, I had it close in round 3. I thought they both were really good, really mean, right?
So the way I saw round 3 was like, especially for Tripp, they had done so well in rounds 1 and 2 that round 3 for me felt a little more flat. Even though they were good jokes, they just were so strong prior to that.
I thought in both of their round 3 jokes, it seemed like they focused more on being mean than on being funny.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a winner. Let's bring him back in.
Let's do it. Guys.
All right, guys. Welcome back.
Honestly, we got to say great roast. And there's this thing we've been doing, and the reason I'm saying it is because I've been really lackluster in this episode, so I need some stuff for Casey to put me on this. At this point, I'm almost not even in this episode. But we've been asking them, you know, if you feel like you won, raise your hand. Okay, that's what we like. Confidence.
I like that.
Mhm.
Y'all both think y'all win. That's good.
Yeah. But there
This was a high-scoring roast.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
It was only a few-point victory. So
Ooh.
the final score, without saying who got what, the loser had 44 and the winner had 50.
Mm.
So very high scoring, as I would expect from two experienced roasters.
That's tight.
But unfortunately, in this game, we have a victor. Austin, I think it's time to announce to the people who has won.
For the people out there listening, the one, maybe even 0 of you, Trip Rumble is this week's winner!
Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Brian, do you feel robbed? You look like you feel like you were robbed.
Do I feel robbed? I feel like the audience got robbed.
You know what? I like the confidence.
I feel sorry for y'all people out there. You're not gonna get to see me again.
It's
Damn.
bullshit.
Honestly, I feel sorry for
Damn.
you too. Y'all are both killer on this show, and I wish we could keep y'all both going.
It's just. I mean, 2020's been hard enough on these people.
It's so weird. Brian, you're out already, and it's just so weird because Casey and Austin are so good at setting up these brackets so everything goes smoothly and the greatest people make it to the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you're truly not out of it. 16 or 17 more people are gonna drop out of this tournament. You might go back in.
We might need a Schmeyen Garrity, which is you and the glasses and nose.
It's like the NFL up in here.
All right, Brian, you did lose today, but you had a killer roast. We really liked your material. Do you have anything you want to say to Trip, to the people at home, or to...
I'd like to address the judges.
Okay.
It's time to start taking your health seriously. You're getting older, and shit's gonna start catching up with you. So that's all I got.
I got you. I appreciate that.
This is very kind of you, Brian.
Because Trip looks like the
Y'all are like high risk for COVID in like 8 different ways.
Brian, you look like what Austin would look like if you put the aging Snapchat filter on.
And you talking about Mr. Potato Heads, like if I was decorating if I got drunk and decorated a Mr. Potato Head, it would look like K-Swiss right now.
Brian,
Unlike yourself.
Brian, your beard looks so much like pubic hair. I'm trying to figure out where your lips end and my dick begins. You know what I mean?
K-Swiss, this might surprise you. K-Swiss struggles to eat sometimes at restaurants. It's before the meal when he can't decide which chin to put his mask over.
They're good.
Okay.
I got one good one for the judges in this round. I'm out. All right.
Trip,
Well, congratulations, Trip.
Thank you, Brian. It was a nightmare trying to write roast for you that could not also be about myself.
That was a really good roast. So Trip, I guess that was what you wanted to say to Brian, or to the people at home, or to Austin and I.
Great roasts. Enjoyed every fucking minute of it. Casey, why don't you send us out?
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the URC, where the contestants have to be tough, and Austin and I's girlfriends have to be into butt stuff. I'll see y'all next time.
We're married.
Wait, they have to be?
I don't.